Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, enemies, and comrades. I hope you're doing well. This is Kenya Revolutionary. Real quick. This will be a very short one because I'm like in the middle of stuff. But just to mention, you see, we've seen the news of William Ruto going to Northeastern and telling the Northeasterners, the Somali to be exact, that hey, you guys have been ostracized, marginalized, historically speaking, and he's telling them, hey, listen, I'm gonna promise you that you're not going through all this, you're not going to go through all the hardship that you have to go through for you to get an identification card. I'll make sure that this happens so you guys can go about your business without hustle and bustle. But anyway, before I get to it, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, and comrades, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment, and do all the wonderful stuff that you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Anyway, in brief, just to give my take on this, this is another kind of way of Ruto to. He's trying to convince the Kenyan population that the Somalis will be a huge factor in deciding 2027 because he knows that you have lost the central Kenya, which was his voting bloc, majority of them, Ruto was won by 200,000 votes, if I'm not wrong. So if he's to lose the central, and I'm playing this, I know I hate these tribal groupings and calculations because I'm against it, but just for the sake of discussion, let's just discuss this. Francis Rungu, nice seeing you, karibu sana. So I'm just going to say this. So this guy is trying to cultivate a new voting bloc in the Somali community. That's why you had this, the ruling about the census. They want to convince you that the Somalians is such a huge number that when it comes down to it, if he combines the Northeastern, let me just use that, the Northeastern people, some Nyanza province, if Raila stays with him, the Nyanza people, at least majority of them, because I don't think the Kisis and Kurias will vote for Ruto. But if Raila goes to AU, then I guess maybe some. I don't think the turnout in Nyanza province would be that huge. But again, then there's also that battleground in the Western province where it's a new voting basket that everyone is fighting for. You can see Wamunyoro is also making inroads, trying to get the Natembeas and the rest, Wamalwas, to woo the Western vote away from Ruto. So you can see Ruto is really trying to the Western is going to the battlefield, yes. But also he wants to add on the Somalis. I think it's easier for him to manipulate the Somalis because he understands what the kind of hardships or the problems that the Somalis have faced. And he will use that to try to convince us that the turnout in Northeastern will be huge for Ruto. So that's why you see Ruto going up there, and they've already started to try to convince us to prepare us psychologically with the hashtag Kumi Bila Break. You see that? They're preparing you. They're trying to convince you that, hey, Ruto is going to win. Start buying into it, okay? Zoea. Get used to it. Ruto naenda kushinda. Kumi Bila Break. You see, they're creating this hashtag through Dennis Itumbi and the rest, try to convince you that come 2027, it's not going to be a contest. Ruto is going to win hands down. And they will try to point at the Northeast as the people who will hand him the victory. And they want to inflate the consensus, okay? Not the consensus, the census, okay? To reflect or to justify the rigging that's going to happen. They're going to tell you that Somalians have actually multiplied since the last time we did the census, okay? They will tell you that there's a huge number of voters it's a voter-rich place in Northeastern. And if you combine that with some of the Western Kenya and Nyanza province and Rift Valley and some in Coast, they will hand over Ruto's victory. That's why you see Ruto is all about Northeastern now. He will award Mr. Haji and Duale and all this. Is giving them all these IDs. I'm pretty sure he will even bring in people who are already in Kenya illegally, but he'll give them IDs just for them to vote and rig this election. Remember, everything is interconnected. Remember that law, the new IBC amendment bill that actually says there will be mobile voting stations. So they might just get a huge truck that has a bunch of boxes, and they'll say that that's a voting station, and they'll drive it to Kismayo in Somalia and fill it up with voters, Somalians voting as Kenyans, okay, who have been issued ID illegally, and then they will drive back the truck and say that, okay, this is from Isiolo, they voted 100% for Ruto. So you can see how they're playing this, okay? So prepare yourself. That's why some of us are still saying that, listen, there's no need of going to 2027. This whole thing is going to be a sham. It's going to be a charade. So we need to change the system. Let's just use the popular revolution to remove Ruto. This whole thing, for those of you who are still hoping that, we should remove Ruto, we should through the ballot 2027, think twice. This is a game. But anyway, I'll come back later, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to make a short video for that. I will see you guys later. This is Kenya Revolution. Like, share, subscribe, and do all the good stuff. I'll see you later. Bye. Peace.